Thank you for tuning into Your Dose podcast. This series is sponsored by the Community Foundation of Greater New Britain. CFGNB connects donors who care with causes that matter. Their mission is to inspire philanthropy, manage permanent charitable assets, and address key community issues through strategic leadership. If you're interested in sponsoring our Your Dose podcast, make sure to follow the link below.
Welcome back to Your Dose. We're the plug for all things prevention. I'm your host, Jada, and today I have
Dane
and Malia.
Today's prescription is how to identify red flags.
Ooh.
Right?
All right, yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah,
so our first question is, what are some of your red flags you have for people?
Liar.
Oh,
yeah. Lying.
Straight.
Not being
That's like
yourself.
number one.
Just trying to be someone you're not.
So pick me.
Sure.
Yeah, that's a big one.
A lot of those
I know,
at our school.
I know a lot of
Yeah.
those.
Yeah.
At
I
least
mean,
a
those are the
couple.
only ones you guys have?
No,
Well, there's
I got a
more,
few.
but
Well, then just name them.
Like annoying. Is that a red flag?
I mean, I
mean,
guess
It could be annoying for something.
talking
like something
too much, trying to be too involved.
Like clingy.
Yeah.
That's what I mean by annoying.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
just like
Yeah.
overly
Like always
trying
around.
to be
like
in
yeah.
someone
trying
else's
to.
conversation.
Yeah.
Right.
Stuff like that.
Oh, you're talking about this? And then like 2 seconds later, like, oh,
Yeah, like leave me alone. Yeah.
yeah.
I was kind of doing that yesterday when Liv was here. It was like I was trying to figure out who we were talking about, but
Well, I was
It's
too.
okay.
It's okay. I feel like a red flag for me, like being cocky.
Mm.
yeah,
Yeah,
Like,
that's annoying.
Think you're all that in a bag
Yeah,
of chips.
I
You
get
think
that.
you're better
yeah.
than me?
Yeah,
Right.
Like,
Like,
we're equals.
yeah. We
right.
can relate that
like
to
we go to the same school.
yeah.
Pipe
we
down.
go to the same school.
We're on
You're-
the same team. We're doing the same
right.
thing.
You're like literally my age. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, like
right.
you're not him.
Okay, so talking about red flags, what are some red flags that are normalized in our community, school?
Using substances.
Yeah,
I guess to
That's
tie
a- yeah, I
into
mean, that is a red
yeah,
it's
yeah, man.
very normalized.
yeah.
You just go into the high school and you just see that.
Yeah.
And you're not even
Everywhere.
there yet, but when you get there, you will see
I can
it.
I can
Yeah.
only imagine.
And literally
so.
no one like cares or
Cares.
blinks an eye. Even like staff. It's
Right,
kinda-
they're
it's
just
kinda
like-
weird.
They
Yeah, they
literally
just,
just turn their head the other way. Like, they
Yeah.
literally don't care. And,
Hmm.
like, they just They just suspend them?
Maybe.
Maybe.
If that-
Detention.
If
they get caught by the right
right.
person.
ISS. but
ISS, and then they
ISS
just
is,
go
like,
right back to
fun.
doing it.
Yeah, ISS is just in a room
Right,
for the
it's
whole
not.
day, no classes.
That's also not normalized as like a punishment. It's normalized
Yeah,
as
people
something.
are like, oh yeah, I've been to ISS, and they don't really care.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like where people want to go. Like people, like get in trouble to go to ISS on purpose.
Yeah.
Like, why do you want to do that?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying that's a good thing, but like I know a lot of people that use that just to like escape if they're having
True, yeah,
stress
it
or
could
something.
be-
But
yeah.
it's you shouldn't try.
Yeah,
But it
true.
shouldn't be normalized like that. Like,
Yeah.
there's other ways.
Yeah, no,
that
Yeah,
you
there's
can-
other resources. There's definitely a lot of
Right.
resources that we have.
Mhm.
Like
I
within
mean,
the school.
I guess that's another red flag.
Yeah.
Like people just
You're doing
Like-
the wrong thing to cope.
right or like for attention.
Yeah.
yeah, or like when
acting-
people don't
Or like
take,
acting cool. Yeah, I've
Right,
been to
like,
ISS.
I've been to ISS. I'm
like,
so cool.
like W, I guess.
like WISS. Like
Or
no.
like when people don't take school serious.
Mhm.
Right. It's
or
just
like
so.
they think disrespecting like teachers
It's-
is funny or
Mhm.
cool.
It's like gross. It's
like,
like
that's not
Yeah.
like
It's
you're
like-
embarrassing me.
I had
right.
friends
I
at
begin like the
middle
ick.
school like that. Yeah.
It's like ill. Like
Yeah,
get
they'll,
away.
Like they'll be talking about it, cussing at them, calling
Right.
them the
Bro, what are
N-word.
you doing?
like oh, this teacher's so lame.
Yeah,
Like,
like,
and then like
I
they
had
start
the same teacher and they're perfectly
They
fine.
have the
right.
power
Like
to do,
stop
like, throw
trying to
you
act
out.
cool. You're just
They have like it's just crazy because they have so much authority and so much power over you to even like have the audacity to do that, and they're
Right.
giving you an opportunity. They're teaching you.
right.
right. Like why?
You're in their class.
So another question is, how can red flags sometimes be signs of personal struggles, and how should you respond to them?
I mean, a lot of things. Like, red flags can, stem from trouble at home or drug use or stuff like that at home, and they use those things like maybe being clingy to a certain person or to a certain group just to escape that, and that
Yeah.
can be annoying for the other people around them. But
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
just what they're trying to be nice, and they're trying to help themselves, but no one else realizes.
Yeah, I was gonna say like let's say like you're not getting enough tension at home and
Yeah.
everything, and like you don't feel, I wouldn't say safe, but like like recognized or
Yeah.
seen
Yeah.
at home, so then they
Mhm.
do it at school because there's so many
To
people
get attention.
to get the
that
attention.
they're lacking.
Right. And
Right.
then instead of getting the attention in a positive manner, they're doing it in a negative way. So
Or they
going to
or,
ISS.
Exactly.
even
Yeah.
if they don't realize.
Right.
Yeah.
Or they're like being like a class clown
Mhm.
Mhm.
and stuff like that. And then it's just like, no, like,
Say it's not.
right. Like if you need,
You're
if
only
you,
hurting yourself.
right. And if you need like, to talk to someone or talk about what's going on,
There's
like,
resources.
There's
Yeah.
resources. You
Go
don't
to
need to
that.
act out
Mhm.
basically to
And-
like,
Yeah, and I feel like when you said like being cocky is one of your red flags, like I feel like a lot of people put on like that cocky like
Mhm.
like persona because they're like insecure about what like their own capabilities. Like I know a lot of people that they try to act like they're so tough and they're so cool and like untouchable,
Mhm.
either when it comes to like school or maybe sports, anything like
Mhm.
that, when it's like in reality they're just insecure about their own capabilities, so
Yeah.
they act like that so that if someone else insults their capabilities, they've already done it to themselves, so
Mhm.
they're not getting their feelings hurt. So I feel like that's more of like a personal struggle that people go through, where it's like instead of just being like and with the clingy thing too, instead of just being like, oh, that person's being annoying, like
Mhm.
that's my red flag, like we should like actually like try to help those people out.
Find out what's
Mhm.
happening.
Yeah, because like that's more of an internalized issue.
Yeah, because I heard like it was a saying like, oh, if someone's like being mean to you or cocky, like it's because they have things
Yeah.
like that they're going through, like you were saying, like
Mhm.
insecurities or problems themselves.
Yeah.
And instead of getting the help they need, they're like, oh, I'm gonna make other people feel bad so they know how
Right.
I feel.
Mhm.
Then it just keeps increasing, and then like you're in a classroom full with people that are just
Yeah,
being cocky or just
exactly.
like trying to act out, when in reality they all have their own like issues going on, and
And I
they
think-
just need that help.
That's what feeds it too.
Mhm.
Like, you do this thing because you're trying to, cope with what's happening at home or something you're dealing with, and then other people feel like, or it's cool or stuff, and then you have a whole group in
Right.
that class or
Exactly.
in your grade that does it with you, and that just makes more of a problem.
Yep,
I agree.
for real.
So like, what are the ways we should like help people that are doing that?
I mean, I think I don't know if there's groups at the high school, but there's probably like social workers and stuff
Mhm.
that
Mhm.
they see that happening, and then that they at least try to like talk to them, or
Mhm.
if they get in trouble, the person that gets in trouble, and they get sent to the principal or they get sent to someone,
Mhm.
the social worker or any adult that's there, they try to figure out why they're doing this, what's happening,
Yeah.
and that could help.
Yeah, I agree. That I do agree. I just feel like that's hard too because there's so many kids at our school. So I feel like just as a friend or as a whatever you are to that person, like just being able to recognize their behavior and like support them as a friend, like ask them, well, how are you? Because I've noticed you've been acting like different recently, like
Right.
you have a change in behavior. So just, yeah, it is very good to be able to go to like a guidance counselor or social worker, but that's not always available just because there's so
Yeah.
many students. So just
Because there's
being-
there's
yeah,
probably
like-
so much of that happening
yeah,
already.
just being a supportive friend too.
Yeah, like a check-in.
Yeah, exactly.
Because there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
And I also know like people consider a red flag like, oh, it's more for like males, but
Mhm.
like, oh, when you guys expressed your feelings.
Yeah.
So I feel like they also like like boys or men take that to heart, and they're like, okay, like instead of telling someone how I feel and how I'm actually going through these struggles, they're gonna act out
Yeah.
and do what they do
I feel like that's
because it's considered a red flag to express how you're feeling,
Yeah.
when
Yeah,
that's
that's a-
not the case
that's
at
a
all.
big thing.
Right.
People
And it's
sorry.
so normalized
Yeah.
too. So like I feel like that causes people to do or act the way that they act, and then like they know that talking to someone is available or like expressing, but they don't want to do it because they don't want to seem like
Weak.
weak.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a big thing with boys in my grade or ninth grade.
Mhm.
They they feel like they don't or they feel like they wouldn't be accepted if they spoke out,
Mhm.
which is,
Yeah.
I think I always try to tell them, like, talk to me or talk to a close friend about it,
Right.
what you're going through, or Like we did the focus group. Or
Yeah.
that's
That was really
big help.
Yeah.
It got a lot. We all got. I think we got a lot of stuff out. Like when we were talking, and it really helped.
Right. And it's like there's resources that don't cost money, and I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, I can't do it because of money, but it just takes like a friend, like you were saying, just to check in, or a trusted adult, or someone that you know that might be going through the same thing. You can talk to them and get their input on it and see how they are like trying to get through it as well.
Yeah, exactly. Like never think that like you're the only person in the world going through something. Like there's so many people in the world, so many people at our school, in the middle schools. Like there's always someone who's going through maybe not the same exact thing you're going through, but definitely something similar. So always feel free to reach out, like explore new connections with people, because you never know who you'll meet and who could be like a new friend to you and help you out with what you're struggling with.
Yeah, those the people you meet.
Yeah.
Well, since, Malia, you were talking about friendships and relationships, this question ties into that, saying what exactly is a red flag in friendships or relationships? I feel like controlling is a really big red flag.
Sure.
And it like I can't even say that there's like a positive way of that. I just think it's just negative in general, because like
feeling you have to give in
right,
to that.
like, okay, if let's say you're in a relationship with a significant other and they're like, I don't like the people you're hanging around, so you cannot have friends now.
Yeah,
so that's like,
what are you
okay,
talking
what do
about?
you, right, so you can have friends, but I can't.
Right.
And then, or, oh, I don't like what you're wearing, or like this,
Like-
that, and the third. And it's just like, why, like, it's like a ick for me, because it's like, you're telling me I can't wear what I want.
Yeah.
You're telling me I can't see my friends.
Like I'm still a human being.
Right. Like, it's like if you're, I don't want to say like slaved, but like
trapped.
yeah,
Yeah.
like
You
you
can't
just
do
have
anything.
no escape. Right.
Yeah.
It's like you do what they say. And then that's another thing that people in relationships are scared to like admit, that they're controlling, when people try and reach out and they're like, hey, like, do you need anything? Like, it seems like your relationship's controlling, but they're just like, no, it's love. Like, no, that's
No, 'cause
not,
I think
it's toxic love.
Yeah.
But it's not like healthy love. It's not a
Yeah.
healthy relationship. It's causing your mental health to go down. I mean, you're only interacting with one person. Like, if
Right.
they're saying you can't see anybody and you're only interacting with them, like, it just gets to a point and you just feel like lonely and like burnt out. Like,
Yeah.
I think like and that ties in with their home life. Like they think that they have a bad home life. They might have like not a lot of attention at home, and then they feel they love their significant other. I think this happens a lot in like later years of high school, like junior senior type age. And then they don't want to lose them,
right.
so they give into them like their manipulation, and
Yep.
that just causes more problems.
Yeah, and I feel like as the significant other, not the controlling one, but the other one, like you have to recognize that, like take into account how this person you might be pursuing, how their home life is, like how their relationships are. I would say a red flag for me with like new friends or any new bonds I'm trying to form is like people who, I don't know how to say this, but people who have like very short-term little friendships, like all the time.
Yeah.
Like
It's like a constant
yeah,
pattern.
like you don't
Yeah.
have any like long-term friendships, and there's definitely certain exceptions to where like
right.
like maybe you moved from a different place, maybe you just like fell out with your friends, but people who just constantly have like, they're like, oh, this is my best friend, this is my best friend, this is my best friend. Like for me, that's a little bit of a red flag, because it's like, what is going so wrong in that relationship that you just can't like keep it?
Yeah.
Right.
Like it can't stay, like you can't work through it.
Yeah, and then
you
you
know what I mean?
you continuously find yourself in that situation.
Yeah, like
Right.
it keeps happening. You keep creating new, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
And then you make like then it's like, oh, if I was in a relationship, platonic or like, regular, like, like how would it end up with
Right.
me? Because you have all these relationships that are ending so fast.
Yeah.
Like, is it gonna be like that with
Yeah,
me?
would ours just
So-
end too?
Right,
Like,
exactly. So it's like, then when that happens, like people are like, do I even put in the time or the energy and stuff like
Mhm.
that? So yeah, I agree. That's a red flag for me as well.
And just like people who attract a lot of drama, I don't like that. Like,
Or like mix you in like with it. Like
Yeah.
it could be a drama that they're going through, but then somehow you get brought up as
Yeah, and
well.
it's like I don't
Yeah.
even know these people.
Right, like
And that short friendship thing, like once you move on from a different people or a different group, you get you might have drama with them.
right,
The
like
people.
oh yeah, we ended because it was their fault.
Yeah.
But like in
Like-
reality,
like no accountability.
right, exactly. When in reality, like you were like the
Yeah.
main reason.
And then if you start dating them or you become friends with them, you get sucked into all that.
Mhm.
Exactly.
And it's just like a pattern that keeps
Mhm.
going, and it's draining.
Yeah.
True.
And then eventually they might move on from you because you're not helping, and you're like, I can't help you
Yeah.
because you put yourself in this situation.
Mhm.
And like another thing, I mean, I know we kind of already talked about it.
Mhm.
So tying into that, then when people like behind closed doors, that
Yeah.
person comes back and it's like, oh, like I'm sorry, like I didn't mean it. I just like really missed you, or
Just, yeah.
like
They always go back on
Manipulating you.
their
right,
their-
and then and then it's like a whole cycle, and then like you
Just keeps
believe
happening.
it, and then the drama happens again, and it's just like you were saying, just take accountability that you
Mhm.
messed up, and like you can literally fix that instead of
Yeah.
creating a whole train that is
Mhm.
not necessary.
Yeah, exactly.
What red flags should you watch out for in social media interactions?
Ooh.
So, obviously now our generation,
very
it's very social media based.
integrated.
Yeah. Everything is like social media this, social media that. So how would you?
Because I think a lot of people just think it's the best way to get your opinions or your thoughts or advertising out there because it reaches the most people.
Yeah, I don't like when people are like too open about their personal life on social media. I feel like that's a red flag for me. Like,
Tell everybody everything.
yeah, like
or let everybody see everything.
yeah, like like
Mhm.
no one needs to be like. Obviously, there's exceptions to that. Like people have close friend stories, private stories.
Yeah.
Like, but when you're on your main like account, like like telling people every part of your day, like
Yeah.
people you don't even know, it's like that's a red flag for me. Cause like, why are you?
Yeah, I don't really like that either because it's just like, I don't know. It's just like you're so comfortable to put out
Yeah.
things like that and then tell people your business. And then
Mhm.
again, it could lead to drama. It could lead to
Yeah.
like something else. Like you should keep some. And then some people post things that shouldn't be posted.
Yeah.
And it's like, you should have kept that.
Yeah, and that puts other people out. Like when they post stuff that involves other people that don't want to be
Mhm.
posted.
Yeah,
Right.
That's what I mean. Like, I feel like when people do that, like, it just makes them like untrustworthy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, if someone's sharing every part of their personal life, I might not want to be like
That can start
acquainted
the-
with that person or
Yeah.
friends with them because what if they're just gonna put everything about me out to anyone in the world? Like,
Yeah.
I don't want that. Like, that's not
Mhm.
giving trustworthy.
and
Like,
that can
Right.
start that cycle
That
of
drama.
friendships.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
yeah,
I also like there's nothing wrong with putting like your personal life on social
Mhm.
media, but I feel like it's to an extent because we
Yeah.
all know like social media, a lot of it is like edited, fake,
Mhm.
like half of the things that people put are not really what happened. And like it's okay, but like I feel like you were saying, I feel like if you just put everything, like it just shows that like you really don't care who knows
Yeah.
like who's in your business, what people know about you and everything.
Yeah, and that can just get you in trouble. Like
right.
you share personal things that might be a little too much, and then you get maybe not hacked, but like you get in trouble
Yeah, I
with
feel
other
like
people.
yeah, and then like let's say you say something that's like really like that was personal, like you were
Mhm.
saying, but then someone that's watching that or listening to that can take that and use it against you.
Yeah.
exactly.
So it's like why? Yeah, that's just
Mhm.
a ick for me as well.
Yeah,
I feel like another ick is just people, since this is prevention podcast, like
Yep.
people flexing that they smoke or drink online,
Yeah.
or like
Yeah.
even like money spreads and stuff
Yeah.
like that. It's just like I don't know. I find them corny.
Yeah,
It's like
like,
an ick for
keep
me.
it to yourself.
Right, like
Yeah.
okay, I don't really care that you're smoking or
I
drinking.
think the only people that care is maybe your friend group.
Maybe
and
right.
then maybe.
And like Malia was saying, like you can, and then if it's on a main account too, like okay, maybe your private story, like I understand because like maybe it's just like the people you want to see, but
They
if you're
wanna
posting
see
on
it.
your main, like where anybody can see it. And keep in mind, when you post on social media, it stays online.
It never
Like
goes
it
away.
never goes away. So like that will haunt you forever. And like, let's say 10, 20 years from now, you're trying to get a job, a city job, and like people that do like high end jobs, like they will research and try and find to
background
see
stuff.
right, like backgrounds to see what you do. And if they go back and they see that, like
It's still your personal stuff. Then
they're just like,
know.
no, we're not
Yeah.
gonna hire you. And then it's just because of a mistake you made at such a young age. So like, I don't think people should do that. That's a red flag for me.
Yeah, and the like red flag about that is that they just don't care. Like they're
They're just like, oh,
post it,
whatever.
and it's just like, oh, whatever.
Like
when
it,
it's
it
like-
looks cool.
Yeah, in
but
reality, it's not cool
it's
at all.
right. It's
You-
like it's just harming yourself in the long run.
yeah. So how do you guys think, like, not as the person performing the red flags, but as the person like in a relationship with them or friends with them, how do you think you can cope with someone closely related to you having so many red flags? Like, how do you deal with that?
I would just distance myself.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, like, I just don't want to surround myself with that because then I don't want it to haunt me and then I start doing it. Like, don't get me wrong. Everybody has a red flag or
Yeah.
everyone has their own. And people will sit there and say, oh, I don't. And that is your red flag.
Exactly.
That
Not knowing.
like not knowing that you have it because nobody's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
So
having no accountability or just not
right,
realizing.
like
Mhm.
if you're talking to someone and be like, oh yeah, well my red flag is bam bam bam, and they're like, well, I don't have any.
Yeah,
That's your red.
Yeah.
Like that will just distance me from you because it's like you don't like take account that like you have issues as well or
Yeah.
you have problems.
Mhm.
or they just blame other people. For
Right.
those things.
Right.
Like, and it's like if you don't have accountability or anything, like how would a friendship or anything work, like you were saying? So that's why I would just distance myself or not try and be around that crowd because like if I know that like you have like you're not perfect, that you have like you make mistakes and everything, like that's the type of people I'd want to be around because like you take accountability, like you were saying.
Like, I'm gonna work with you.
Right, like I'm
Yeah.
gonna work with you about it because you know I acknowledge that as well. But if you're just like, no, I'm perfect, I'm Mr. This that, like just no.
No.
So if I'm the person seeing the red flag, I would just distance myself.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and if you know they've had past like maybe relationships or friendships that ended, and they think it's their fault, like they blame them. Oh, they were crazy, or stuff like that. That just shows how much they don't know or how much they don't.
It
like,
just shows that they
blame
didn't
themselves.
put right, and
Yeah.
that they didn't put into that relationship or friendship. It's just like, yeah, it's their fault, and then you see that pattern, and it's just like, okay, so I'm starting to think you're the problem.
Yeah, exactly. I would say I would just try to like recognize those red flags as early as I can.
Right.
Because if I'm seeing those red flags and they're bothering me, like I would rather see them a month or two in than like a year in. You know what I mean? Like I'd want to know early so I can get myself out of that situation rather than know later on and have to like deal with it. You know what I mean?
And I feel like in high school, like especially with a lot of romantic relationships, like people don't notice it right away, and then as the relationship goes on, they do.
Yeah.
And they're just like, okay, whatever, I'm just gonna like deal with it, when that shouldn't be the case. Like if it's making you uncomfortable, if it's bothering you, you should remove yourself from that situation because it's just gonna affect you.
For sure.
So before we end the podcast, do you guys have any advice about red flags or anything in general?
Don't think you have to rely on a certain thing.
Yeah.
Okay. I
Bam.
like that.
Hmm?
I have two, low-key.
Bam,
The first one is like, if you're noticing red flags in someone you care about, and they're taking accountability and they're acknowledging that they're having some red flags, like try to work with them and help them out. Like try to be a helping hand as a friend or as a partner and try to just get them through it. And also, yeah, just try to address red flags as early as you can. Like, don't just identify them, address them as well, because you don't want to put yourself in a situation where down the line it's taking a toll on you because someone you're close to is having so many red flags.
Right. And then it could lead to like something
Worse.
like worse
Yeah.
or dangerous,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
My piece of advice, don't say that you don't have any red flags or try and be
Yeah.
like perfect, because no one is. Like everyone has their own issues and everything. So I say acknowledging your own red flags, and then like you were saying, like if someone else you know has red flags, and if you guys have this like almost the same, like help one another out.
Yeah.
Try and find ways to like overcome that red flag so you guys can work on it together and work on your relationship, whether that's platonic, romantically, or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Period.
We did really good.
W advice.
Thank you
W
guys for
advice.
watching
Thank
your
you.
dose.
Yes, thank
Yeah.
Come
you.
back next episode.
Yep.
And
Yep.
we'll see you guys later.
Yeah,
ya.
bye.